Okay, hi everybody. This is Dr. Manning, and this is going to be a fairly short introduction video to personal finance online for the summer of 2018, session 1. All right, so the document that I have up here on the screen, this is your syllabus for the semester. I hope you've already been able to find this. If you haven't, on the Canvas website, it is the very first announcement. So if you click on the announcement, here is a link to the syllabus, and when you open that document, you should get this. So I want to talk just a little bit about how an online class is slightly different than a regular traditional class, and then also want to discuss the calendar with you. All right, so as you can see, there are 3 different ways that you can contact me. Email is probably the best. I will respond to it the most quickly. If you want to send me a message through Canvas, you may do that as well. However, I can't guarantee that I will see it as quickly as I will an email. So I would choose email if you really need to get a hold of me and need a response fast. You also have an opportunity to visit with me face-to-face. I am going to be at the middle school on these 5 days. 3 of these days are when you have summatives, and you will all need to come on those days to take your summative. So we will see each other then. However, I'm also going to be at the middle school on the very first day of class, May 31st, from 7:30 to 9:30. And if you're having any issues with getting started or you have questions about the class, you might want to stop by then. And then I'm also going to be at the middle school on Wednesday, June 6th from 9 to 11. And this is just kind of an open lab time. This is also pretty much right in the middle of the course for us. So this might be a good time if you are struggling to come and get a little extra help and maybe get back on track. Okay, so the course description, this is basically the same course that you would take if you did it in person, except because it's online, there's going to be a few different activities and you're going to do them in a few different ways. Also, because you guys have chosen to take it during the summer, we are going to really squash all of our stuff together in a very short amount of time. As you can see, class is only from May 31st to June 11th. That's like 12 days. That's less than 2 weeks. So we are going to take a semester's worth of information and put it into 12 days. Now, we can do it. There have been many students that have been successful in doing this. However, you need to know right from the beginning that you're going to have a lot of work to do each day. Practically every morning, sometimes in the evening, but practically every morning, I am going to post what's called a module. And a module is going to have several activities for you to do. And it's going to seem a little overwhelming, especially now that you're on summer break and you're probably not wanting to do school very badly. You have other things that you want to do, right? I would encourage you to set aside 1 to 2 hours, maybe a little bit more if you need it, for personal finance each day. And you can do this anytime you want. That's one of the nice things about an online class, is you can do it anytime you want. But you need to set aside some time to do these things, because when you come to the summatives, you're not going to do very well if you haven't already done all the formatives. Okay, we're going to have a total of 5 standards. You'll notice that we only have 3 summatives though. Summative number 1 and summative number 2 will both have 2 standards in it. So these 2 tests are a little bigger. The third one only has standard 5, so it's a little shorter. When you come to the middle school to take your summative, as soon as you can get on a computer, you can start. And as soon as you are done with your summative, you can leave. I would say most people get done in about 30 minutes to an hour. It might take you a little bit longer, depending on how quick of a test taker you are, but schedule about 30 minutes to an hour to take your summative. Also, if you cannot make it during these times, you need to contact me as soon as you can. So if you know that I can't make it on June 4th because I have to work or I've got baseball camp or whatever. There's lots of things that you have going on. If you can't make it during this time, you need to contact me one of these 3 ways, and I will try to schedule a time for you to take your summative. All right? Okay, there is an opportunity for reassessments. If you don't do well on a summative, you can reassess. My only rule is that you have to have all formatives completed and turned in before you can reassess. And you will need to reassess in person. So you can reassess on any of these dates that I am going to be at the middle school, even on a date where you have another summative. So you could come in, take your summative that's scheduled, and then reassess another one if you need to. Okay. So daily work. I've already discussed modules a little bit. I'm going to go to the class website here. This is Canvas. Hopefully you've already been here. Over here on the left is kind of some navigation. I would strongly encourage you to click on the modules section. The modules is where I'm going to post each item that we have. Module number 1 is currently locked on my screen. This is going to get unlocked on May 29th. Now, class doesn't officially begin until May 31st, but if you want to get a head start, go for it. You can see that in Module 1, there is 5 activities. The first activity is watching this video. So if you're doing this already, then you're on your way. There are 4 other activities, including responding to a discussion question, watching a video and taking notes, watching another video and taking notes, and then creating a resume, which is an assignment. So you are going to do all 5 of these activities. You don't necessarily have to do them in this order. However, I did place them in this order for a reason. It would be much easier for you to create a resume after you have watched the resume video, right? So hopefully that makes kind of sense to you. So back over to our syllabus. These are going to be the things that you might have to do each day. And I bolded and underlined that the fact that you need to schedule a couple of hours each day to do these. All right. We've already discussed the summatives. These are the dates for them. You need to make sure that you're available to come to the middle school and take these tests. I do not know exactly where at in the middle school we will be. Last year we were in the robotics computer lab. The year before that, we were in the 7th grade computer lab, which is on the total other side of the building. The first day that you come to the middle school, which might be on Monday, June 4th, please ask the secretaries where the personal finance class is meeting, and they will be able to tell you. Also, as soon as I find out, I will post an announcement on Canvas, so you might be able to find out there. Okay. As far as technology, you need to have some sort of technology at your house. Everything that we do is through Google Docs and Google Slides and watching videos. So if you have a computer or a tablet with internet access, you should be fine. I have had people in the past try to do some stuff on cell phones. You can do it. It's not as easy, but if you are pretty comfortable with working on your cell phone, then you may do that as well. All right, last but not least, here are a few things that I think will help you be successful in personal finance. Please complete all of your formative activities and watch all the videos and take the notes. That will help you tremendously. Ask questions. Even though this is an online class and we don't see each other every single day, please feel free to ask questions. Remember, emailing me is probably the best way to go. And then be disciplined. So a lot of the people that struggle with this class struggle because they get a little disengaged. They don't log into the class website every day. They don't complete the activities. I know in the summer it's challenging to think about school. But if you are able to set aside 1 or 2 hours where you log into Canvas and you do all the activities, you will do very well in this class. Okay, guys, I am really looking forward to seeing all of you and meeting all of you. I will be at the, let me go back up here. I will be at the middle school on Thursday, May 31st if you want to come by and get some help getting started. Otherwise, I will see all of you on Monday, June 4th for our very first summative. See you later.